to have, the ears of the people, and that's what he's been doing.
What's going on, y'all? Hey, I don't. Why is everybody wanting to support Kanye? He's just the same guy that said slavery was a choice, right?
Oh God.
Hmm.
Oh God.
I'm just saying.
Oh God, Bad Veda, welcome to the chat. I'm so mad you brought that back up because and I know I'm gonna lose some people with this one, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This is a very unpopular. This is very unpopular. He caught a lot of flack for it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna catch some flack for it. I kind of agree with him, Bad Vayner, and let me tell you why I kind of agree with him when he says slavery is a choice. A lot of people will say, "Oh my God, the way slavery was, it was so traumatic to all of us as a people," and for him to say that it was a choice and people were under control, this and that, and that. When you actually think about it, everything that we do in life, no matter how dramatic it is or uncomfortable it is a choice. And the reason why I say that is because right now, if we wanted to not be under the thumb of the government and people wanted to uprise, which they really don't want, which is why they're doing all these things, forms of control, right? That is a choice of every one of us in this room right now. If we say, fuck our job, I don't want to go to work anymore, and 100 million people do that. If 50,000 people said, fuck my job, I don't want to go to work no more. That is a choice. It's for everybody right now to get up, put their shoes on, take a shower, brush their teeth, and go to work, and they hate their job. That is a choice that you're making. Why do you continue to go to a job that you hate? To continue doing something that you don't like. Now, I'm not saying everybody hates their job, but what I'm saying, it is a choice for you to do that. It's literally, you can say, I don't want to be a slave anymore. I'm going to risk my life, or I'm going to continue being a slave because I don't want to lose my life. You see what I'm saying? So it is a choice. People can say that like that was a crazy comment, but if you have more niggas on a plantation than you have slave masters, okay, just do the math on that. You got two slave masters in the house, and they have the you have the kids, the wife, the husband, the child, the wife, the husband, the children, the maid, which may be a black maid or not. It's how many of the white people are in the house to control the 30 slaves that are in the field? I'm just saying. So if 30 niggas is on a plantation and they all get together and say, we don't want to be slaves no more, we can kill the master, run up in the house. They can conspire and do that. Now, what they do is they whip, they buck break, they whip, they kill, they do all these things, stretch the man out, chop his dick off to show fear, to say you guys better stay in line and you better not get the idea to do so. But it's still a choice. You either have a choice to continue to operate in a state of fear and say, oh, I saw what he did to Buck, so I'm not gonna, I don't want my dick to get chopped off, I'm gonna stay in line. Or you can say, fuck that, I'm still gonna run in his house and I'm gonna chop his head off while they sleep. So when he says slavery is a choice, you have a choice to operate in fear or stand out and be a martyr with the possibility of getting killed, getting ran down, drugged, tortured, raped in front of your family, or you can just be a slave and continue to pick cotton and live a miserable existence. That is a choice. We still slaves, but it's just a different playing field. The plantation is now a corporation. When you go to your cubicle and you're unhappy with your job, you're still a slave. You could be a high paid slave. Some people look at NFL players and athletes as slaves. They run up and down the field all day. They're high paid slaves. You may have a $20 million contract, but you run up and down the field tossing the ball all fucking day. People watching on the sidelines. Some people think that's slavery. Modern day slave, different field, same concept. So yes, you do have a choice. Do you want to stay in that mind, that wheel, or get off that wheel and do something that makes your soul content? Yes, I agree with him on that.
I feel a lot of empathy towards Kanye West. Yay. And yeah, I don't agree with everything that he says, but he does have some valid points.
Yes.
So thank you, Empress, for having this talk. I hope you have a great rest of your talk. And
Thank you,
yeah,
life.
much love and lots of blessings. Stay positive, and there's always going to be that battle between good and evil. So
Yes.
yeah, stay positive. Word.
Thank you.
And to all the listeners, have a great weekend. Much love. Life is 360.
Thank you so much for that, Life. I just want to say this to people who may be coming in late and hear me get passionate talking about this topic, because it is passionate for me. I don't agree with everything that Ye says either. I respect everybody's opinion. I am just a loving person. I love everybody. I feel like I love people who love me. I don't hate any kind of race of people. I don't hate any kind of background color of people. I feel like there's different paths in life that lead to the same destination. I don't care what your background is. All of us want freedom in some type of shape or form. We want to live out our best selves and be free and happy to spend time with our family, our children, and not have to want for anything. I think that's the basic thing for humankind. But at the same time, I don't agree with all black people because I'm black, and I don't hate all white people because they're white or whatever. All skin folk and kinfolk. You got people that look like us that's not for us. And I've met some of the nicest white people in my life that have supported me more than my own friends and family. So at the end of the day, I don't agree with the racism narrative. We all are in the same, we're all kind of one of the same. You have your white trash, you have your black ghetto ratchet people, you got your upper class echelon bourgeoisie black people, and you got your high to do elite white people. So it's like we all, if disaster strikes, the playing field is level for everybody. So I always encourage people to think like that. You do not, racism goes out the window if disaster strikes. You guys realize that, right? If everybody's in a flood, you don't care about if your neighbor is black or redneck or whatever. You want to survive. There's gators in the water. These niggas got a boat. You trying to get on the boat with them. You don't care what kind of color they are. You now it's about survival of the fittest. You got water. I need water. I'm dehydrated. If I don't get water, I will die. You don't care at that point about if that person is a nigger or spick or whitey or whatever. If they have something that you need in order to survive, you guys are gonna band together to help each other to survive at the end of the day. And that's what matters the most about humanity. About humanity. So anyway, I went off on a tangent, but let me play the rest of these up.